Zigs are deadly. Let's think about it logically. Carp don't swim around with their head face down on the bottom all day, every day. In any 24-hour period, you've got layers in that water that them carp are up in, and they're spending a lot more time swimming around up in them layers than they are on the bottom. And it doesn't even have to be right up in the layers, it could be 2-3 foot off the bottom. And the way to angle for them is zigs. So for me, it's something you definitely need to have in your armoury. Let's take this session for instance. I got down here yesterday, it's very, very warm, high pressure, muggy. There's a couple of anglers on, I've spoken to them and no one's had anything. So decided to stick 3 zigs out. Luckily for me, I know the water, so I know that they tend to hang around the 4 to 5 foot mark. So I've put one out at 4, one at 5.5 and one at 7. And this morning, we've had 2 takes, 2 fish on the mat. So the first one, a lovely long common, massive head and sort of a streamlined body, obviously spawned out. And then the second fish, a lovely 30-pound mirror, which for me have made the session. If I don't catch anything else and I go home today, I'm an happy man. And although bite time tends to be up until about 10 o'clock in the morning, when you've got zigs out, you can literally get a take at any point during the day. So this leads me nicely on to a few new components that Atomic have added into their new range. Starting off, we've brought out some standard zig kits. Now these are available in black, red and yellow. They comprise of your 3 pipe foam cylinders, extra buoyant foam. You'll get 6 aligners in a pack and a loader to load your foam into the aligner. Moving on from them, we have got some zig bug aligners in the range and zig bug barrels. Now the barrels are complete 100% foam. They're not just coated, so these are super buoyant. And a lovely little tip is you can soak this in your liquid attractors. It doesn't affect the buoyancy, but it will give you that little bit more attraction. A really cool feature on the zig bug aligners is they have an additional slot on the back that you can tie off additional baits like maggots, worms, or anything else that you want to add to the back of your zig just to get that little bit more attraction. Just like the standard zig kits, you can get both of these items in the standard colourways of black, red and yellow, simply because these are the proven colours that seem to be the most popular nowadays. When it comes to the business end, the hook in the range that I would recommend would be the Stinger. These have been specifically developed for zig and floater fishing. It's a short shanked, wide gape with an incredibly sharp beaked point. These hooks are available in barbed and barbless and also in sizes 8, 10 and 12, with sizes 8 and 10 being the most popular for your surface and zig fishing. So during tests, these hooks have been producing some incredible hook holds, and if you like a bit of bang for your buck, the point longevity on these hooks, as with all the rest of the range, is incredible. The lads on test have been doing 4 or 5 fish on a single hook without needing to sharpen it. As it stands, that's the new additions to the Atomic Zig range. We will be adding to this in the future. We've got some really exciting products on test, including some new zig line. We've also got some new products coming that I can't really touch on today. If you want to find out any more information on the new zig range, head over to atomictackle.co.uk where you can find a full list of specs and RRPs. Make sure you keep your eyes out for further additions into the range. Well, we was literally just grabbing a quick couple of snaps of some products, and the middle rod has decided to rattle. Looks like we've got a nice mirror on. Just going to swim right in the net, just like that. Black bug, red aligner, stinger hook, still sharp. 3rd fish on that hook. It's good enough to go back out again. Well, like we said earlier, you can literally get a bite at any point during the day. Red hot, having it on the surface, but 5.5 foot zig just underneath them, black and red, and she's probably one of the spawned out 30s. So we'll get a couple of snaps, get her back because it is warm today. I don't want her out of the water for too long. What a lovely way to end the film. And away she goes. Lovely job.